I told my husband that he couldn't go to his little sister's wedding, and nothing could have prepared me for how insane everything was about to get. This girl is literally trying to ruin our lives, and I don't know what to do at this point. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go watch those and then come back here. But to catch everyone up, my husband's insanely possessive little sister decided that she was gonna try to ruin our honeymoon by planning her wedding to some stranger that she had just met on the same day that we were gonna go on our honeymoon. When I put my foot down and told my husband that, yeah, absolutely not, we are not gonna be out a ton of money because his little sister decided that she wanted to be toxic and ruin our trip, he said that I could just go on the first few days of the honeymoon alone and he would meet up with me later. But without him knowing, I changed all the accommodations for our honeymoon to be my best friend, and I just made it so that he couldn't go on the trip at all. But I'm shocked when I get back and I find out that my husband's not mad at me for booting him from the trip and blocking him for a week. Instead, he's super apologetic because it turns out this whole wedding, it was fake. His sister did this whole thing to just try and ruin our honeymoon. My husband and I had a very long talk about this whole situation, about establishing boundaries, about what needed to change. And I know everyone was yelling, divorce him, boot him, kick him to the curb. But I took vows. This is my husband. This is not my boyfriend of 6 months, okay? So I did want to try and make this marriage work. And if he was willing to put up boundaries and make changes, I needed to at least try and give him the benefit of the doubt, try and make this work. My husband ended up sending a very long, detailed message in his family group chat that said he was very disappointed in the situation that happened, and he knows that he didn't handle things correctly, but nobody in his family did, and that he wouldn't tolerate any of those kind of behaviors going forward. And if anything, even slightly like what happened with this fake wedding happened again, he would not hesitate to go no contact because he wanted to prioritize his wife and his marriage. And to my surprise, this message was received extremely well. Almost every single member of his family reached out to me individually to apologize and say that they knew they were in the wrong and that this would never happen again. But you know who I didn't hear anything from for days? Yeah, that's right, my husband's little sister. Shocker. I wasn't upset that I didn't hear from his little sister. Honestly, it was nice to not hear from her. And for 48 hours, things were extremely peaceful in our household. Until she did decide to send me a text. She apologized for taking a while to reach out, but she said that she wanted to figure out the right way to address this issue with me. Not the issue of her trying to ruin our honeymoon and fake the wedding, but the issue that before I forgive my husband, I need to know the truth. And that's while I was on our honeymoon without him, he was cheating on me.